Hello everybody, today is a very good day. Well, okay, the day before yesterday was a very good day. Why? Because I finally got my Chinese driving license. Oh yeah. Many ask me, isn't it very difficult to get the Chinese driving license? Isn't the translation total bullshit? Sorry for that word. I will briefly walk you through the whole process from the application of the driving license to the exam and the delivery of the driving license. But this is only valid if you already have a foreign driving license from your home country. And this might only be valid for Beijing and not in other cities or provinces. The whole process is super simple. Don't worry at all. At the end of the day, you will need a Chinese name for your driving license. Not your English, not your German, French or somewhat name. It will not be printed on the driving license, only your Chinese name. Your Chinese name? Yes, your Chinese name. You will simply choose one, whatever you want. If it is pronounced similar to your name, if it is the nice meaning behind, or if you just like the new name. You can choose whatever you want. Simply ask a coworker or a Chinese friend. They will most likely help you to choose one proper name for you. I chose one which is actually similar pronounced as my first name. Besides your Chinese name, you will need several documents which you need to prepare before you go to the Bureau of Public Service Transfer. Beijing Bureau of Public Security Traffic Management. And there you can apply for a theoretical exam, because you only need a theoretical exam and no driving lessons or driving examination. Now, to the documents you will need to prepare. You will need the accommodation registration form, a health check, a translation of your driving license, your passport, 5 very tiny 1-inch portrait pictures with a white background. No worries, I will explain all of them a little more in detail now. Besides the Chinese name, you will need a medical health check. Mainly or actually only an eye test, a seeing test, if you are able to properly drive your car. For this you will need an appointment in one of the approved hospitals which are able to do those tests. It's a very simple test. It's the one where you have the circle with one opening and you need to tell them in which direction the opening is, or you have an E and the E is then in one direction, up, down, left, right, and you just simply need to tell them in which direction. So even though they don't or most likely won't speak English, it's easy to show them what you mean. Then you are going to need a translation of your driving license, of your foreign driving license into Chinese. There is a form. I will blend the form in, and I heard a lot of stories that you will need some certified translation from one of the attorneys or similar. That's not true, at least not in my case, and also in all of my co-workers' cases. We could simply ask a co-worker, a Chinese co-worker, to translate our German or English driving license into Chinese on a certain form, and they signed this form by their name, and that was it. We don't need to have a certified translation of the driving license. Then you are going to need those tiny little 1-inch portrait pictures with white background. I never needed 1-inch portrait pictures, therefore I had to do them in China, but you can do them almost everywhere, so it's quite simple to get them here and cheap. Moreover, you are going to need some copies. Moreover, you are going to need some copies. A copy of your driving license, a copy of your passport, the information side, and also your visa. And you are going to need a copy of this page, the accommodation registration form, which you get when you are entering China. You need to get registered at the police station within 24 hours. Then you will get this page, which shows that you are here legally. And this is needed for your driving license. And it will be also needed if you are applying for a resident permit. Now you have all the documents together, and what's coming next? Now you can go to the Beijing. Now you can go to the Beijing Bureau of Public Security Traffic Management. Did I say that correctly? Beijing Bureau of Public Security Traffic Management. Yes, I did. You can simply go there without an appointment whenever you want. Take all your documents and make an appointment for the theoretical examination. I will just write the name in Chinese in the comments. If you want to go there, show it to a taxi driver or type it into your Didi app and simply go there without doing an appointment. At the Beijing Bureau of Public Security Traffic Management, you simply give all your documents to the employees there, and they will give you a date when you can do the theoretical examination. For me, it was within 3 weeks, and then I started to learn. You will need to learn around 900 questions, I think 903 questions. I will also link you or write a name of an app in the comments below of Lao Wai Drive China, something like that. And there you can go through all the official questions and learn for the examination. The examination itself consists of 100 questions, and you have to answer 90 correctly if you want to pass. The examination will be 45 minutes, so it's plenty of time if you learned properly for it, I promise you that. Now learn, 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 and learn. And you really have to learn. I tell you why. Why? Because not all of the questions make actually sense, especially if you are doing it in English. I don't know how the questions are in Chinese. I hope they make more sense, but some of them... Well, anyway, and don't assume only because you see something on Chinese streets every day that it is actually allowed. There are a lot of questions which you will probably laugh about because you will see the complete opposite on the streets here in Beijing. For example, what do you do if you are at a traffic light waiting for getting green? It gets green and the intersection is completely full with vehicles. Well, usually the correct answer is, of course, you wait until the intersection is clear. But in Beijing, you will never see it. In Beijing, you will never see this. 100 people out of 100 people will just simply go straight and wait in the intersection. It's always the same. Now, at your day of the examination, you will simply go to the exact same office and then you will be forwarded to a room with computers. You have 45 minutes. I needed 15 or 20 minutes roundabout. Went downstairs again to the office, needed to pay, I think 10 kwai, 10 RMB, something like this. And I had two options. Either I will come back 3 days later, or they will send me the driving license per post. They will deliver the driving license to me. And this happened within 2 days. Super simple. One simple tip: if you also have a motorcycle driving license, take this one as well. At the same time, it will be the same question. No worries, no headache. Great. And now I have the driving license and it's valid for 6 years. After those 6 years, I will need to do a shake-up test, I guess. I'm not completely sure. That was the video to how to get the Chinese driving license in Beijing. If you already have a driving license in your home country or somewhere else, it's super simple. The whole process for me, and I was pretty slowly, I guess, it was around 6 weeks. So if you are fast, if you want to do it, you can do it probably within 3-4 weeks. No problem. Have fun on Beijing streets, but don't take an example of Beijing drivers. It's very bad. So, if you like this if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you didn't yet, because I'm going to upload one video each week about Beijing or China. See you next time.